Top of the morning to you. Welcome to my Tireside chat. I haven't checked in a while. It is Monday, January 30th? I always have to question myself on the date. It's January 30th already. January is about come and gone. It's been a pretty good month so far. Pretty good month, pretty good year. We just end it now and skip to the next year. I'd be fine with that. Whatever that means. Well, we had, let's see, what updates do I have? I organized a get-together with a bunch of my old co-workers from Yosemite Technologies / Barracuda Networks at the house this Saturday night. Invited 15 people or so. Like 8 of them showed up, which, you know, whatever. A bunch of people couldn't make it. But even though I planned it like a month in advance, but you know, a couple people were sick and whatever else. But yeah, it was really nice. You know, it's like people we don't see that often. When you see them, you're like, man, these are like some of my best friends ever. Why don't we hang out more? We really should. Yeah, even Danielle had a good time. It was really nice. We just hung out. I ordered some pizzas. People brought some side dishes and stuff, and kind of munched and sat around and talked for like 3 hours. It was great. Yep. It was a good excuse to clean the hell out of the house. Always is whenever you ever get together like that. You know, I spent most of the day Saturday like cleaning the hell out of the floors and straightening everything up, vacuuming, and I'm like, okay, oh, there's another good reason to have get-togethers more often is just to clean the hell out of your house. And then, you know, you have people over and then you got to clean it again. But at least, you know, the second attempt, it's not usually as in-depth. But it was interesting. The carpool lights aren't even on this morning at 7 a.m. Yeah, I'm leaving late. But yeah, so we did that on Saturday, and then yesterday, yeah, I was really tired still, and like my legs were just tired. Like I can't imagine why. I only did 19,000 steps on Saturday, and I think it must have been my allergies were getting to me. The air quality was really bad Saturday during the day until it rained yesterday, Sunday. We got some rain finally. But yeah, man, yesterday morning I got up and slept and still got up at, you know, 5:30 or whatever it was. But yeah, I was just tired, and like, you know, I took all my extra allergy meds, and I took some extra supplements, turmeric and everything else that I sometimes take, cayenne. I've been doing that here and there now. It's like when I really need it, I have like these cool cayenne capsules, which it's cayenne, but it's like modified so it doesn't burn your stomach. I take those. I take those regularly now. But then also, sometimes it seems like I did that, it was Thursday or Friday when I was when my allergies were getting to me last week, and I just put like half a teaspoon of cayenne or a few shakes into a glass with some warm water, and you just chug it, and like within a few minutes you're like, oh god, okay, I can feel that coursing through my veins, and it's working wonders. I was doing all that stuff yesterday. I took a hot Epsom salt bath, which was glorious. It feels really good when you're sore and tired. And yeah, but Danielle and I didn't really even leave the couch. Somehow I still did 5,000 steps yesterday. Just going from the couch to the kitchen into bathroom. I think I had to pee like 20 times because I was drinking so much water. So I think I drank a ton of water, and between actual water and then bubbly waters. And I only had 1 cup of tea yesterday morning too. That might have had something to do with it. Oh crap! Look out for this guy. A little Chevy Sonic. Anyway, so Danielle and I did something that we haven't done in ages. We watched a movie. Yeah, believe it. We don't watch movies. I think anymore. We used to. We used to watch movies all the time. And I think just steadily over the past few years, I really think it's just comes down to like, oh, we should really see that. Unless we're going to the movies, or if it's the holidays and we're watching, Christmas Vacation or Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with the kids because it's like tradition. We just can't. I can't justify in my head taking 3 straight hours, solid hours out of my day to watch a movie and sit on the couch and get through the whole thing. Which is why I think I typically prefer an 8-hour-long miniseries with hour-long episodes, like The White Lotus that we just finished watching, or Severance, something like that. Which was, again, if you haven't heard me say it, Severance is one of the best shows I've seen in 5 years, easily. My God, I can't wait until season 2. But so we watched the Banshees of Inisherin, because the Oscars are coming up, and Danielle was going through the list of movies that were nominated, which there's like 10 of them, and it was there on HBO, like, oh, we could watch that, like, it'd be nice, because I like to watch the Oscars, but it'd be nice to actually have a horse in the race, in the sense that, oh yeah, we've seen that movie and we really liked it, I hope it wins, like, it's kind of fun. We haven't seen any of those movies, of course. So we thought we'd watch Banshees of Inisherin, and I have to say, man, it's gotten great reviews. Like, you look at it, it's like 97% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it was like similar score on Metacritic, and IMDb though was like 7.8 out of 10. And I suspect that's because there's a lot of people. There's tons of people who absolutely love it and think it deserves best movie of the year. And then there's people like me who I just don't understand why it's so great. I'm sorry, but yes, okay, the acting was terrific. The cinematography was terrific. Soundtrack had a bunch of really simple songs, but effective. But the plot, I mean, the dialogue was good. Everything about it was great, but the plot, like, I don't know, I was bored. And, okay, yeah, I get it. Now, people saying, I guess, that, it's supposed to be dark. A little bit dark, but I wouldn't, or like it's supposed to be a tragedy. I don't think I would go so far as okay, yeah, it's kind of tragic, but the thing is like, I didn't really care about the characters except for the sister. Everything that happened, it's almost like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, or Snatch, one of those Guy Ritchie movies where there's all these events that happen and he gets to a certain point, and in the end, some of the coolest characters in the movie wind up in a really crappy place, or like, wind up getting killed, or they lose all their money or something, and they get robbed, and it's because they were stupid. And but then they're kind of like it's almost like comic relief at that point. And it's a totally different formula that doesn't apply to this movie. This movie is supposed to be tragic and sad, but I didn't really care about these two characters because one guy is an idiot and you're just like, why are you doing this? You're stupid. And the other guy, oh, that's what I was trying to compare it to. I was thinking, I was like, what other movie like this is just like a tragedy that was really sad? Fargo. Okay, now that was a tragic movie, and it was because the main character in that did a bunch of stupid things. And also, some of the other people in that movie did a bunch of stupid things. But you were really engaged in that movie. And maybe it was because there were a lot more plot points. And more happened. And the stakes were higher, I think. In this movie, okay, spoilers. Skip this part if you haven't seen it, or if you care, if you think you're going to see it. Spoilers. Right, the main character and the other guy, now I forget their names. Colm was the guy who cuts off his fingers. They're just really stubborn. He doesn't want the main character. I keep forgetting his name. It's a weird Irish name. Not weird. A name that's foreign to me. He just doesn't want him to talk to him anymore. He doesn't want to be his friend. And so he says, like, if you come talk to me, I'm going to cut my fingers off. Like, okay, well, that's irrational. But then he actually does. Okay, so that was like probably like one of the high points of the movie. Like, oh shit. Oh my god, he cut his finger off and he threw it at the door. And they're like, alright, that's crazy, but that's also stupid and irrational. There's like and unnecessary. And I don't know, I don't feel any sympathy for him. It's like he's just a stupid, stubborn old man. Why do I care about these characters? I'm supposed to feel sorry for them? And one guy, his donkey dies because he tries to eat one of the fingers and chokes to death on it. Which, okay. Anyway, the only likable character in the whole movie was the sister. And she leaves. She's like, you guys are stupid. I'm leaving. I'm getting a job on the mainland in Ireland. Otherwise, all the characters are just, yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, not that much happens. The guy's donkey gets killed because he eats one of the fingers and chokes on it. So then the guy goes back and tells the other guy, wait, you killed my donkey with your finger. So I'm coming over to your house tomorrow at 2 o'clock and I'm going to burn it down. And so he does, and he goes and burns his house down, and he saves his dog. And he wishes the guy he hopes he dies. And he says, we're not even until you're dead, basically. And that's how it ends. Alright, so then, is that supposed to be a suspenseful ending? Like, ooh, whatever happened? Did he kill him? Did they make up at the end because they were kind of having a conversation? Did he chop off the rest of his fingers because he talked to him? Whatever. I don't really care. Yeah. I think there's a small percentage of the population like me who, it's not that I don't understand the movie, I don't think. It's like, I understand it, but it's just not appealing. I guess we're supposed to like it just on the merit of the acting and everything else about the movie, which legitimate, but best picture of the year, no. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. So, but it was nice to have a day just to lay around on the couch and do nothing. We haven't done that in, I don't know. I can't remember the last time we did that. We don't usually do that. I mean, where I'm laying on the couch and I'm thinking, man, you know what? I really need to get up and work on my taxes. And oh yeah, I was gonna practice my bass for this band that I'm in. Oh wait, yeah, no, and I was gonna go out in the backyard. I gotta go by Lowe's and pick up a light for our alleyway. Yeah, I was gonna do that this week. And I just kept telling myself, no, damn it, I'm not doing anything. I need a rest. I'm just gonna take the day. I'm gonna do nothing. You're gonna enjoy it. Because I'm tired and I need a rest. I'm glad I did. I'm feeling a little better today. I got up, had my tea, jumped on the treadmill, started working on my taxes a little bit. Not necessarily in that order. I'm not going fast enough for this person behind me. Who's 70. Yeah, so I feel a little better today. My banana, my protein bar, on my way to work. I'm a little late, but I don't care. Not really all that excited to go to work. No. One of my friends who came over on Saturday, Matt, we were just talking about, it's just, is it a midlife crisis thing? I wouldn't call it a crisis, but, you know, you're at a point in your career, I am, and he said he was too, where it's like, okay, I make really good money. He makes way more money than I do, I guess. I don't know. That's neither here nor there, but like, yeah, I'm at a point in my career where, you know, I'm senior this position or that. I've been doing this same thing kind of forever. But, you know, and it's not exciting anymore, or it's not interesting, or just, I mean, it sounds just like whining over nothing. I'm like, what are you complaining about? You have a good paying job and health benefits. It's not really complaining. It's just like I feel like I could be doing something different or something better. Yeah, what he was saying was, it's like, yeah, you get to, you know, when you're younger, you're working at a place and you think, oh, someday I'm going to get to, like, management position, and, you know, I'm going to be working at a place where, like, you know, things are locked down tight, and we have good policies and procedures, and everybody knows what they're doing, and that never really happens. I mean, it was like that, that's the thing, is, like, these people that I worked with back when it was Yosemite Technologies, that's why I'm still friends with all these people. It was one of the best places I've ever worked in my life, because everyone that was there, they were all really smart, likable, hardworking people, and I'm still friends to like 90% of them to this day. You know, the ones that we're still in contact with, which is all of them, to one degree or another. So. But since then, like, every job that I've had has been, you know, upper management's been a bunch of, you know, capitalist CEO types who, it's, you know, like a typical company where they don't care about people, or just don't know what they're doing, and they make stupid decisions, and they don't listen to anyone. It's not really 100% the case with the larger, that's not the case with the organization that I'm at in general right now, but there's there's that in my department, without being too specific. And I'm really tired of it. Yeah. Anyway, well, I've been ranting for about 20 minutes here. There's probably more I could talk about, but I guess I'll leave it at that. That's too long a video. Nobody's going to watch it. Happy Monday, everyone. Talk to you later.